And it's recording now. What do you guys have for number one?
Would have bought bread.
Perfect, Mr. Can you please write that answer?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure. And who has number two?
Number two, shouldn't have invited.
Can you please write that down?
Oh, I'm still on my phone.
You're-
Or do you want me to write
on
on
the-
the chat?
on the
I got
chat.
it. I got it. Don't worry. It shouldn't have, right?
Shouldn't have invited. Thank you.
Shouldn't have.
There you are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
who has number three?
I should have started.
Yes.
Mhm.
Perfect. Can you type it, please, Antonio?
Yeah.
Who has number four?
Mm. We
Give me
could have joined.
But it says the willingness, right?
I better use would.
Would that, yeah,
Would?
because, yes,
Yeah.
because it says past willingness,
Willingness,
the-
yes.
willingness, yes.
So which one did you choose?
Would have,
Would?
would have
Would.
joined,
Would have.
Okay.
would have joined.
So the for the willingness is we are gonna be using would.
For this willingness. All right, now it will be your certainty, how certain you are. Hold on, let me put the lower letters. There you go, certainty. Okay, so if you are 100% sure, not 100, but maybe like 90 to 100% sure, you use would. But if you're in your certainty, you're less than 100, let's say maybe 60 to 89% sure, then you can say could.
Okay.
Yeah, but there the context says that they were sure that they were going to go
They were sure,
because
yeah.
they
Correct.
couldn't.
They
Because
are
he
sure.
couldn't get a babysitter.
So they're
Exactly.
sure that with a babysitter,
They would have gone.
they would have joined, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Can you type it, please, Adriana?
No, I can't.
You can. What about you, Cynthia? Are you there?
Which number?
Number, what is it? Four.
Or,
Four.
Number 4. I didn't bring the homework, but I think is we will have joined it.
Yes, we would.
yes.
Yes. Go ahead and type it, please.
Let me create it.
So you say when this possibility, maybe we use could, right? Could have.
Yep.
All right.
When yes, it's also for an alternative, and it's also for an ability. So
Yes.
you know, it takes a little bit of context.
All right. And when it's an advice, maybe we should, we use should, right?
Yes, most of the times it should. Yes.
Should and regret.
We wouldn't in negative, Cynthia.
No.
All right, I'll check it for you. We would join. Is that complete?
No,
Have,
it's-
have joined.
Yes, it's incomplete. So
Have.
yes, have. Now I want to show you something. In the words would, could, and should, the L is silent.
yeah,
It does not sound. It's would.
would.
And
Would.
join in either simple past or participle, the last syllable, the last ed ending, it sounds
It's a
like a
T.
T.
Mhm.
Join, join.
Joined.
All right. Can you repeat, please, Cynthia?
Would joined.
Would have
Or
joined.
would have joined.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Who has number 5?
Okay,
No.
the weather couldn't have been any worse.
Yes. Now we use could, right? Not would.
Yes.
But why?
Yeah. For example, in this case, we can use might have. Oh,
In number
it's
5?
not- Okay, well, not exactly number 5. It's also in a possibility, use might have been or might have, the contracted form.
Yes, it looks like might have, but we don't have might right now.
No,
We
yes,
will
I know.
touch it. Okay, okay. So number 5 is not about certainty. It's about, can you guess what it's about?
Possibility.
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 Okay, maybe possibility, but remember when it's possible, 100% sure, we use would.
Yes.
Is that what we're using here? 100% sure possibility with would?
Ability.
Ability, that's what we're using. 100% sure ability. Of the weather, of course, not us.
Yes.
So can you type it, please, guys?
I'll type it.
All right.
Couldn't have been anywhere. Okay, perfect. Number 6.
Mhm. It wouldn't have arrived.
Wouldn't?
But it says it's a possibility. But okay, it's a negative, but it's a possibility because it says on time, even
Mhm.
I've left earlier.
I'd say it's couldn't have,
Yeah. That's what
because
I
it's again about an ability. That's something.
exactly. Yeah.
So what do you think?
Couldn't have
Couldn't
arrived.
have. Yes, couldn't have.
Couldn't.
Couldn't have arrived on time, even
Couldn't have
if
arrived.
I left earlier.
Yeah.
So there are the answers, okay, guys?
Okay.
All right, next.
Number
Oh.
7.
Number
Okay.
7.
They could have won the football match, but John hurt his ankle.
So if we talk about possibility,
I
what do we
guess
use?
that we can use could or would in that one.
That's right. We can
it's
use either
just-
could or would. We
Yeah,
can
it's
talk
about the
either
context.
possibility,
Okay.
certainty, or ability. In either case, we can use could or would. All right, I'll type it for you. They could
Could have
have won
won. Mhm.
or
Would have.
would have.
Would have won.
So always when it's a possibility, we can use both.
It depends on the context.
Ah,
Now
okay,
that when
depends
it's
on
a
the context.
possibility, now you want to talk about certainty. It's possible, but how sure are you?
All right,
It's possible, 100% sure, would. If it's possible, 60, 70% sure, could.
good, all right.
Number 8, Amanda,
Would have
Would have
finished the work.
Would have,
finished.
is the same way. Would have finished, or
Could have finished.
it's also about ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Perfect. Number 9,
Mm,
past advice. It's
Okay, should have left
should have.
Should have left. Yeah.
earlier.
Should have left earlier. Now, if I talk about ability,
Could have,
could have.
Can we use could?
Yes, we can. Could have left, talking not about as an advice, but as an ability,
yes.
Mhm.
a possibility. Could have.
Because I wrote that one.
Yes, it's good. Next, number 10.
Mm,
Again, we can use would or could.
Uh,
10.
in negative, right?
Yes.
Yeah, negative.
Mhm. Yes.
We couldn't have finished. We wouldn't have finished.
All right. Who can type it?
I'll type it.
Perfect. 11. Who has 11?
Shouldn't have eaten.
Shouldn't have.
Only.
Or I
Shouldn't have.
wouldn't.
Or wouldn't
No.
have.
It's
No?
only shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
It's an advice. So when it's an advice, it's basically only shouldn't.
All right.
Hi,
Why,
Rocío.
teacher, why it says in the instructions between the
Brackets?
yes,
The parenthesis?
yeah,
It's
it
a
says
clue.
regret. It's a clue.
Regret. Yes, this is a clue, but regret. You know what is a regret?
Yes, I know, but
Yes.
Perfect.
I got a little confused because this negative advice and then I said regret. Just a clue.
Regret only because it says I.
All right.
Now, that wouldn't be an advice because it's to myself, right? An advice is if I say you or my sister or my teacher or that person.
Okay, okay.
My teacher. Hi, Rocio. Are you okay?
Hi, Lucio.
Hello.
Hi, sorry.
All right. So who's writing 11? Nobody? Should I finish it?
11.
And
It could be
so
shouldn't have.
Only
shouldn't
shouldn't have, yes.
Mhm.
Shouldn't have.
shouldn't
Eaten.
have.
Eaten. Mhm.
There. Now, this is not a regret because it's not something I did. It's something somebody else did. So it's an
Okay.
advice.
Just an advice, all right.
Yeah. Is that correct? Is that clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it is a regret because it's talking about me, about myself.
This one? I, yes.
All right.
I is a regret. I shouldn't have eaten so much chocolate. Regret.
All right.
My
Thanks.
teacher shouldn't have eaten negative, past negative advice.
All right.
And look, it's not really negative, right? It's a good advice. It's a good idea. The negative is the sentence
Listen.
with
Yes.
a negation.
Mhm.
Okay. Number 12.
Mm,
It would be would or could.
Yeah,
Yes, would or could. Perfect. Do you have any questions, guys?
no.
Can we continue with the next one?
yes.
Yes.
Fine for me.
There. Let's begin with the first one. This has something for us. Mosquitoes have bitten me. I should have.
I should have.
I should have used repellent.
Perfect.
Yes.
I should have used.
Why should I bought this insecticide?
I should have bought a pesticide. Okay.
Uh,
I could have.
Yeah,
I could have covered my body with longer clothes.
Very good, Adriana.
Yes.
mm.
All right. Come on, Mr. Valles. Come on, Antonio. Come on. Cynthia, Rocio, go ahead. Say something.
Well, I said I should have bought a
Yes, you did.
insecticide.
Yes, you did. Sorry. Anything else? My
No,
mom would have. I shouldn't have.
I could have worn different clothes.
Yep. Yes, yes. Negative. Shouldn't have, couldn't have. My dad wouldn't have.
I shouldn't have had a party in the middle of the night.
Right.
I shouldn't have gone outside after the rain.
Very nice. I couldn't have.
Mm,
That would be the opposite of ability, the inability.
I couldn't have had this bad luck.
I couldn't-
Let me see. I couldn't have had bad luck.
No, I'm not.
mm,
Maybe
couldn't
that's-
have-
that one.
maybe we don't have a sentence good with this story, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can, maybe we can't, but it's okay. Let's go for the next story.
Okay.
Okay, I could have brought my umbrella.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
mhm.
What else?
I would have worn a windbreaker.
Okay, I would have. Perfect. Very good.
Mm.
I should have stayed in my house.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Now I'm
I should have
intentionally.
to use rainbow.
What?
I should have to use rainbow
A raincoat. Yes.
and rainbow.
Oh my gosh.
Rain boots.
There.
Rain boots.
Now let's continue.
You're all
Mhm.
Mm.
you are all wet. Mm,
I shouldn't have gone out.
you shouldn't.
Yes.
Yeah. I
You
should have.
shouldn't.
You
You
should.
shouldn't have gone out. Perfect. Another one.
You shouldn't play in the rain.
You shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have playing in the rain.
Okay. You shouldn't have played in the rain. Yeah, that would be for my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What about my mom? My mom would have, my dad wouldn't have, or the other way. My dad would have, my mom wouldn't have.
My mom would have brought an umbrella.
Yeah. My dad wouldn't have.
Mm.
Mm,
You can say my dad wouldn't have played outside in the rain.
Yeah, or my dad wouldn't.
Okay. Next. I have overslept this morning.
I could have set my alarm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I should have slept earlier.
Uh-huh. Nice.
I should have
shouldn't-
told, oh, go ahead, Antonio.
No, no, go ahead, please.
I should have told my husband to wake me up.
Okay, I shouldn't have slept so late last night.
Yeah.
Good. Anything else?
Mm,
Mm.
All right, the last one.
I have spent a lot of shopping.
I should have, please, Adriana.
No, go ahead.
I should have had better self-control.
Yeah, I couldn't have spent too much in alcohol, so.
I could have returned some of the stuff that I bought. Or I should have saved half of what I spent.
I shouldn't have gone to the mall.
Yeah.
Or
Very
better,
good.
I shouldn't have surfed on Amazon.
Yeah, such an Amazon. Cynthia, Rocio, what about you ladies? Anything to add?
Maybe I shouldn't have make a list of things I really need.
Okay.
I shouldn't have.
I
shouldn't.
should
I should have
make a list of things I
made.
need.
Yeah,
Make.
made.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
make.
made. Yes, perfect. There you go.
Okay.
Guys, those are good. Yes, Cynthia, go ahead.
I should have to find another work, another job to get more
But
money.
remember, we're talking about the past. You can say that, but like that, I should have found.
Ah, okay, found another job to get
Another
more
job.
money.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
to have gotten.
Mm.
Got it.
I should have found another job to have gotten more money
Okay, I got it.
because we're talking about the past, right? Something is past. Right now, I have no money.
Yeah.
So in the past, I should have found another job, right?
Okay.
Yes. All right. Next. Now this is the big one. All of those were practice. This is the big exercise.
Yeah.
Tom's co-workers hit his laptop as a joke. Tom lost his temper, of course,
Okay.
and then sulked all day. What is
Sulked all day.
sulked?
So it's like man.
Mad, yeah. Upset.
Like a berrinche.
All
Yes.
right.
Okay.
But all
Would you have-
day.
Would you have reacted like Tom?
No,
I
I
think-
wouldn't.
I think I would have been mad too.
Yeah.
It depends on how much work do I have. If I had
Yeah.
a lot of work, I would have reacted that way.
What should he have
Okay.
done?
We're talking about him or what?
Yeah.
About
Well,
Tom.
no,
Yes.
look at the question. Which question are you answering? Because the first question is about
Would you have reacted like?
Will you
you,
have
You.
reacted
Like
like Tom?
Okay, no. it
and the
wouldn't.
second question is what should he have done?
Done. Okay. He would waited
No.
for doing this. Wait.
He would is no longer the case because
Yes,
he
I'm
was
sorry.
in
Yes.
the situation and
Yeah,
it's in the past.
yeah.
I guess he should have spoken to his boss.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
should have.
Mhm.
That is why we have here what should
Should.
he have done?
Yeah.
He should have.
He should, yeah. He should.
Tom should have explained to them that he had a lot of work to do.
Okay. Yes, go ahead, Antonio.
He should have done the same to them. And wait what they are going to they were done the reaction.
It reminds me
Waited to
some,
see- and waited to see the reactions, right?
Yeah.
It remind
Antonio,
me-
we are already knowing your
What?
that we are already knowing you. Like, what would you do?
It reminds me actually something we used to do when I was in mid school.
You know,
At the break, we used to turn the backpacks inside out. It was really funny.
But not for the poor kid.
Yeah, I mean it was funny because they do the
yes.
same next day, and you have to.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, they were good.
All right, guys, those were the examples. Okay, we have an example written. I wouldn't have thought. I would have. Tom should have laughed about it. And now let's go for the real ones. Number 2,
Mm-hmm.
Andrea's boyfriend called to cancel their date. Who called?
The boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
The
Andrea's
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
He called to cancel their date at the last minute. Does it sound familiar to you?
Yes.
Sometimes.
She told him she didn't want to see him again and then hung up. Does it sound like a normal story?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Sounds normal, huh? Should she have done that?
No, she shouldn't have.
She shouldn't have done that.
I don't
Why
know.
would-
Maybe she was waiting for that moment to break out. Definitely. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh,
Well,
maybe,
I was thinking that maybe she did it on purpose. Like,
She
Maybe she-
overreacted on purpose?
yes, maybe.
Yeah,
depends.
it's
It sounds familiar to me. So
I'm getting to know Adriana. I see how she is.
yeah, exactly.
or maybe she should have.
Adriana, I'm gonna send a text to your husband so he knows you really.
well, not with my husband. Not with my husband. Like
Of
No.
course.
Of course not.
it was
Yeah, of course
before.
not.
It was before.
Now,
Of course.
what
That's
would you
what
have
she
done?
said.
What would you have done?
She should have listened to his explanation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
I would have said, now you gotta invite me twice.
All right. I would have said that's a very good sentence. Continue, guys. Cynthia, Rocio, Antonio.
Okay. You said that what would I have done? I
Yeah.
wouldn't have reacted so extreme.
I wouldn't have reacted so
So extreme.
extremely.
Okay, so extremely, all right, because I think if she would have canceled, maybe I was shocked.
If she would have consulted.
Something came to my mind. I'm sorry.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Share with us.
Yeah.
Adriana, can I let me ask you something. Is your cell phone an iPhone 12?
No.
No? All right, it doesn't matter. Do you have it vertical or horizontal?
Vertical.
It doesn't work if you put it horizontal?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Just can you flip it? There. Is that better?
For, well, I don't know.
Is the image bigger for you? Or is
Yeah,
it the same?
change it.
It stays the same, just like a little bit.
Bigger, right?
Bigger?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's your preference, okay? However you want to see it.
But can you see me the same or?
No, you look better right now.
You look bigger too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger and fatter?
Go.
LMAO.
I wouldn't have never said that.
I'm just kidding.
All right. All right, guys.
So-
Next. Yes, go ahead, mister.
Go ahead.
Let's go for number 3. Joshua's neighbors were making too much noise late one night. That doesn't happen here in Mexico.
Yes, always.
Nah.
He opened the window and yelled at them. That does not happen here in Mexico.
Never.
Was that the right thing to do?
No.
I don't know. I mean, he could have gone to the party and get partied and
Yeah.
party a lot, but I don't know. I mean, it depends on the person.
It depends on the age, it depends on the, I don't know, a
In
lot
that
of
case,
things.
that never has happened to me because I'm the noisy neighbor. So I don't know what to say.
Because you do the same on all the
Yeah,
weekends.
sometimes when I'm drinking in my house or with some
Yeah.
friends, we start to play Duranguenses at 3 a.m. So
All right, so let's listen to Antonio, Cynthia, Rocío, and Adriana. Was that the right thing to do?
He called the police. He should have called the police.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's be careful. okay?
Straight.
Really?
straight to the point.
Very good. Rocio?
It happened to me, that one.
Yes, it did.
Yes. And the police went to me and said, somebody is yelling to us by the phone, so please shut up.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, it did.
Well, that's too bad, but everything resolved okay?
Yeah, because I was, you know, my philosophy is not to the confrontation. So I said, come on, take it easy. I'm going to turn off the music.
volume.
So
Mhm.
that's it.
Very.
Yes.
All right. So I'm still waiting from Rocio.
Okay. In my case, I think I wouldn't have yell at them first, and maybe I would ask them to make less noise, maybe if it is possible.
That fits right here. What else could he have done? And like you said it correctly, I could have asked them.
Okay. I could have asked them.
Mhm.
He could have gone to knock their door and asked them politely to turn the music down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said it a little bit too long, but it's okay.
Mhm.
Anything else? Next.
No. Yes.
All
Okay.
right. Nathan's parents disapproved of one of his friends. So he got angry and yelled. You are so narrow-minded. Huh? What do you think of his reaction?
No, I
He
think
overreacted.
yes, he
He
overreacted.
overreacted.
Yeah.
I think he was acting like a common teenager.
He was acting like a common teenager. That's right.
Yeah.
What else could he have said?
Mm,
Alternative. This is an alternative and a possibility.
He could have talked to them to see why they don't approve his friend.
So he
Yeah.
could have
Yes.
talked to them. Perfect. What else?
Yeah. Maybe he should have asked why the mom and dad said so.
He should have asked the reason.
Yes. Okay.
Should have
Yes.
asked for the reason.
She should ask for the reason. Yes.
All right. Anything else, guys? Adriana?
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe he could have said, please let me show you that my friend is a nice person. Just give it a try or something like that.
Very nice.
oh, yes.
It's something like it looks like Adriana's gotten into that situation, but she's not the proof friend, right?
Adrian, I'm sorry. Cynthia, do you have anything?
Maybe he should have invited him or her friend to know him or her better.
Okay. That also sounds good. All right. So that was good. The last one. Kathy saw someone in a parked car throw litter out of the window. She picked it up and threw it right back into the car. Should she have done that?
Yes, you should have done that. I agree.
It's a little bit
I don't think
difficult,
so.
you know? Okay.
What would
I
you
Well,
don't
have
think
done?
so. Because maybe she shouldn't have problems.
Yeah,
She shouldn't have.
I could have.
She should have problem.
you don't know
Put a
who's the
problem.
other person, so
Yeah.
She could have gotten in trouble, you mean? She
Yeah.
could
Okay.
have gotten
She
in
could-
trouble.
gotten in trouble.
Trouble.
Mhm.
Mhm.
She could have gone.
Gotten,
Gotten, okay.
gotten, yes. She could have gotten in trouble. What would you have done?
I remember a situation in my class that the boy, somebody else do the same and throw the paper on the floor, and the boy pick the paper up and put it in his head to the other boys. So it was, I didn't say anything, and it was the lesson. Everybody understood.
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's a little bit.
And what was the reaction of the other boy?
No, he was shocked. He didn't know what to do.
I can
It's
imagine.
nice.
Yeah.
So they learn how to maintain
Yeah.
their place
Yes.
clean.
Okay, now group work. Take turns telling true stories about the situations below. Listen to your classmates and make suggestions. How should they have reacted? What could they have done differently? Think about the last time, guys. Think about the last time you had an argument.
Mm, An argument.
Come on.
Yeah,
Adriana? You're married?
Yes.
You had an
A lot
argument.
of
You had like 10
situations.
arguments yesterday alone, right? Well, not 10. I overreacted.
Well,
I exaggerated.
well, yes, but I don't get mad like so easily. So
No?
no.
That's good. That's good. What about the rest of you guys? Cynthia,
well-
Rocio? Yeah, go ahead, Valles.
It could be some time when my family would start talking about politics and the things didn't go well.
So, guys, please tell him what he should have done.
Mm.
She should have been
You-
patient.
One more time.
She should be patient.
It's incomplete, Rocio.
She should have
Yes.
been patient.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Is that it?
you should have respected all the other opinions.
The other's opinion.
Yes.
Okay. The most obvious of them all, guys, is you shouldn't have talked about politics.
Well,
I
yes.
But I love
I
it.
agree.
I think Alberto loves it too.
I think so too.
I mean, what can I say? I'm a philosopher, so.
Yeah, there you are.
Politics
Alright.
nor religion.
And
Alright.
actually, my thesis was about politics, so.
There you go. I bet you went on and on about it. Oh my goodness. Poor teacher checking your
Yes.
Next one, guys. Think about the last time you made a complaint.
Well, when I had to send an email to the bank because they
Oh.
were calling me. So I look for for a number to call and ask them to erase me from their list. Yes, and they asked me to send an email. So I wrote it and they told me that they were going to, you know, to check the person and then and the name and everything, and they will send me, you know, send me the answer. But I hopefully I don't get a call again.
Yeah,
Let's hope so.
let's hope so. Now, guys, what would you have done? What could she have done?
I think
You
it-
should have you should have joked or kidded around with the call center guys so they waste their time and they get upset whenever they get to call you.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
So they see the notes and they already know that you are gonna waste a lot of time
Yeah.
because they have to get some metrics about time colors and stuff.
Of course.
That's what I do.
Anything else, guys?
Yeah, I think you should have thought twice before react or overreacted.
You think she reacted?
No, I think you should have thought twice. Should have thought twice before doing something.
Really?
Well, it could be.
I mean, grammatically speaking, is a good answer, but does it fit in the context to you guys?
Well, no, maybe because if I yell to them, maybe that would be a possible answer, but
Uh-huh.
you know,
All right.
I did it politely, so I called them and then asked them what should I do, and they
And you
told me
went-
to send an email. So, and I didn't say bad words or anything. Just ask them, please erase me, erase my number. So,
But they can do that. Well, they have the base data or database.
Database?
They sell from one
Company
company
to
to the
company.
other one. So they got your numbers and I mean a lot of numbers, and they put it into machines and they goes around and on and on and on. And that's it.
well, yes,
So-
but they were calling me and they were looking for someone like in particular.
Okay.
They asked me for Armando Estrella Saldivar. I already know his
Alright.
name.
Damn.
I was thinking, looking
Did
for
you-
him in Facebook and then, you know, send him a message and tell him, please pay your account.
That-
All
you
right.
could have done that.
Well, yes.
You could-
All right, let's go for the next one. Let's jump a couple of them. When was the last time you lost your temper?
Mm,
Exactly, I lost my temper. Well, you know, it's kind of difficult because I said that always yes, I one in a while I did, but no, I think one in a month, no, more or less, no. Okay, maybe with my wife, but no, I think I mean,
No? When was the last time you yelled
I
at someone?
I shouldn't have told to anybody. No.
Okay. But let's think about the next one. When was the last time you yelled at someone?
To my daughter, I
Ooh,
think.
can you tell us?
Yes, because she's taking a bachelor's degree. So I said, you should have worked more about this, for example. And she said, no, I didn't want it. So I yelled to her and we get mad. We got
Oh.
mad. Mhm.
Guys? Rocío, Cintia, Adriana, Alberto, what do you think?
No, I can't recall.
You should have talked to her in a different way, like your friend and not like your dad.
Heard of
Yeah,
that.
I'm always doing that. I just say
Yeah.
the last time I
Or
yelled at someone,
yeah, or you should have
I
gotten
lost
into
my
her.
temper in that moment, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You lost your temper.
Or you
You should
should
have-
have explained to her like what's the best for her.
Yeah, yeah. I could have done that.
Perfect. There you go. All right. Perfect. Anything else, guys?
Hang up someone. You mean the next one?
No, we're finished.
Okay, okay.
If anybody has anything, go ahead. If not, let's continue.
About what? Hung up on someone?
About about what Antonio said.
Oh, I'd say that he should have gotten a little bit into her shoes. What does she
Okay. Yes.
alive and stuff like
I
that.
should have done.
That, yeah, perfect. There you go. Thank you. Now, this won't be necessary. And that was past models.
That's models.
Past models, yes, or perfect models.
Mhm.
Yes. Now, was that difficult?
No, not really.
It was pretty easy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, the next topic we're going to work on, okay, it's a little bit of the same plus more. Now, we're going to talk about the rise to fame. Who is this guy? Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. What is the rise to fame? The rise to fame.
It's when
You know?
it's when you
When you're starting, I guess.
not necessarily when you start to become famous that way, like the rise of.
Yes, when you move your way up.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Now, what do you see in the screen?
Okay.
Some actors. and
Yeah,
actresses.
cool. Who do you see?
Actors and actresses.
Johnny Depp, Kevin Spacey,
Scarlett.
Scarlett Mami Johansson.
Scarlett's my love Johansson.
What is the other guy?
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. Mel
And
Gibson,
that one is this guy, what's his name?
Gwyneth
Are you
Paltrow.
serious?
Mel Gibson, right?
Oh
Yes,
my
Mel
goodness.
Gibson.
You're
Mel
making me
Gibson.
feel old, mister.
Isn't Mel Gibson?
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
And the other girls are.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow and the other. I
Yes.
don't remember her name.
And the last.
The last one.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm
I don't
really
remember her name.
I'm really bad at remembering names.
Yeah, perfect. Now, do you have a favorite celebrity?
Yeah,
Well, I think yes.
of course.
Yes, I do.
Who is that person?
Well, not exactly just one.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. All right, good. Thank you, mister. What about the rest of you? Antonio, Adriana,
Okay, Mel Gibson,
Mel Gibson.
Bruce Willis, Kevin Spacey also. Scarlett Johansson. I've been watching some movies from her,
Yeah.
about her.
All right, Adriana, Cynthia, Rocío.
My favorite celebrity is Adele. She is a singer.
Yes, I know.
Adele, very good. Yeah.
Adele. I love Adele.
What about Adriana and Rocio?
For me, my favorite is Jim Carrey for the
Okay.
movies.
Jim Carrey, very
Oh.
good.
Uh-huh.
When I was young, I loved Ashton Kutcher. He was my
Yes,
crush.
yes, yes, yes. But you look young, Adriana.
Yes, you look too young,
Well,
but you
I
look too
mean,
young.
when I was like 15 or so.
All right.
Oh,
I'm almost 30, so.
oh,
When
okay,
you were
you're too
very young. All right. I have more celebrities here. And what do you know about your favorite celebrity? Do you
I
know
think not
name,
much.
phone number, date
No.
of birth,
That would be great.
type of blood, favorite color? What do you know about your favorite celebrity?
Not much.
Maybe maybe about Bruce Willis that he likes play some kind of instrument, but I don't remember which one. And he likes to sing.
Oh, I didn't know that. Very good.
Celebrities.
Come on, the rest of you guys, tell me something about your favorite celebrity, please.
Well, I wasn't a big fan, but I don't know. He got married with Mila Kunis.
You did?
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yes, and they had a baby.
What, didn't he marry Demi Moore?
yes. he
Well,
did.
at first, yes, but she was too old for him. I'm glad he got divorced.
Oh, they got divorced. Okay.
Yes,
I didn't know.
and then after he got married with Mila Kunis, she's very pretty.
And she was too young.
Well, yes, she was younger.
She was too young. Okay. Anyways, good. Thank you very much, Adriana. Alberto, Cynthia, Rocio, anything you might want to add about your
Uh,
favorite celebrity?
Adele got divorced too, and
Oh,
she
Yeah.
lost a lot of weight
Yeah.
yes, she
after that.
did.
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
She really did. Yeah, well, Keanu Reeves is one of the humblest
Humble. Yeah,
person in the world, you can say it.
very nice. Yes. Is that it? No more? How did your favorite celebrity become famous?
With
Oh,
really bad movies until he wrote Matrix.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't, well, anyways, it's
yeah.
good.
I mean, first the Keanu Reeves movies were really, really bad. Don't watch them.
which is the movie that it is it's yes it is very bad person. It's an like
Oh, John Wick. John Wick.
John Wick.
Like
Yeah.
he's a hitman. Yeah, it's a
I
really
re-
good. Yeah,
But
it's,
it was
I
a
really
good
recommend
movie.
them. Yeah, I recommended the three of them. And the
Yeah.
fourth one is coming next year, so go watch it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, he's a big fan.
Yes, I know. It's
All
not
right.
this.
Yeah, very good. Okay, thank you. Anything else?
No, I don't know
No.
that
No,
answer.
Ashton Kutcher, Adele, and I don't know, Bruce
Adele,
Willis.
I think Adele won one of those contests that's like X Factor or
Really?
something like that. I think yes, she came from there,
Wow, I didn't know that.
and right
Okay.
now she has only three long players. I mean, they are too a few to be very famous.
What do you, players? What do you mean
No,
players?
I mean the how do you call the
CDs?
just three CDs? Yes,
Albums.
albums. Yes, three albums.
All right, very good. Now, who is this guy on the screen?
I don't
I have
know.
I
no
don't know
I
idea.
don't
him.
know.
No, you don't know?
No.
No.
Do you know who Russell Watson is?
No.
No.
No
No?
idea.
All right, watch the video and find out.
Hey,
Yeah, is
I'm
it
not.
good?
I'm not into that music.
Mm.
I just put this example because this is the shortest video I found of him. Every song is like 6 minutes long. And this was 3:34, so that's why I picked this song. But anyways, what do you think of him?
Oh, he's a
I think
singer.
he's a good singer.
Yes,
Yeah, he's a good singer. Can you
but I have
imagine?
Yes.
never heard about
Man,
him.
can you imagine how he became famous?
Singing.
From
What?
the Boys,
For the boys.
Yes, the both.
or America's Got Talent. I don't know. Looks like
Yes.
something like it.
Something like that. All right. Sorry. Go ahead and read the article about Russell Watson. All right, let's read one at a time. Everybody's going to help me. Let's begin with Alberto. Please
Okay.
start reading, please, Alberto.
Until okay,
Until the first period.
very nice. Russell Watson rise to fame was remarkable and unexpected.
Thank you. Adriana, can you continue, please?
The English-born tenor had no formal music training, was an average student, and quit school at 16 to work in a factory.
Thank you. Antonio, can you continue, please?
Yes, to make extra money, he sang in cafes in his spare time.
There you go. Thank you. Cynthia, can you continue, please?
Several years later, he sang in a radio talent contest and won, and his life took an amazing turn.
Thank you. Rocio, please.
And he quit his job, got a manager, and started singing in clubs full time.
Thank you. Alberto, please.
One night he ended a set of pop songs with an aria from an opera and got a standing ovation.
Thank you. Antonio.
He realized he was onto something.
Adriana.
That's how he became a famous singer.
Thank you. Cynthia, please.
By the age of 28, he had released his first album, The Voice, and
Um,
had become an international star.
There you go. Now that's the story. Now, very quickly, Russell Watson's rise to fame was remarkable and unexpected. The English-born tenor had no formal music training, was an average student, and quit school at the age of 16 to work in a factory. So he was a student, he quit,
Yeah.
no more school. He resigned school. He decided, I am not going to study, I'm going to work. To make extra money, he sang in cafes in his spare time. So when he finished work, he went to a cafe and sang to make a little bit of more money. Several years later, he sang in a radio talent contest and won. And his life took an amazing turn. Can you imagine?
Yes. It's awesome.
He quit his job, no more job, got a manager, and started singing in clubs full time. Now he was a full-time singer. One night, he ended a set of pop songs with an aria. What is an aria?
I have no idea.
It's
A
something,
song from an opera.
an opera.
An opera song. Would that be easy?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, he ended with an opera song, an aria, and he got a standing ovation. What is a standing ovation?
Well,
Standing
everybody's
up.
standing up.
And say bravo,
Uh-huh.
standing ovation. He realized he was onto something. Eureka, I got something going on.
Yeah.
That's how he became a famous singer. By the age of 28, he had released his first album, The Boys, and had become an international star.
So he sings opera, like
Not
Yeah.
only opera, he sings what you
Pop,
heard,
it says pop songs.
and pop.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What do you think about him?
He got
Okay.
lucky.
Was it just luck?
No, he had voice.
Mm,
Well, I don't think it's only luck. It's also talent.
What could have
Yeah,
happened
also.
if he hadn't done any of the things he did?
Yeah.
All right, I want you to talk to your classmates for 2 minutes and share your opinions about this. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of the screen I have right now, share it with you on the WhatsApp group, and we're going to go in sessions, okay?
Mhm.
Hello. Hello. Okay. I thought I was with Albert.
Not yet, Antonio.
Okay.
There, it's in the WhatsApp group. Now let's go in sessions. There, let's go, please, guys. Only 2 minutes, okay?
All right.
I'll be right back.
Yes, mister. Okay, did you guys ask and answer all the questions?
And now we we just having a discussion about the race. Not exactly what would could happen if he hadn't done any of the things he
Oh.
did. We
But you
haven't
needed more
started.
time, huh? You needed
Yeah.
more time. And it was a total of 3 minutes. But yes.
3 minutes?
Yes.
Felt like
yes.
1 minute.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. Just 1 minute and a half, not 3.
It took 3 minutes. But anyways, now listen to the comments that people posted on the website about Russell Watson's career. What you're going to do is listen and tell me who said something similar than what you said.
Okay.
And who has an opinion similar to yours. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Yes.
Dennis. I think it's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. And what would have happened if he had stayed in school? Maybe he would have done something entirely different. Stephanie.
Well, it's hard to know for certain, but I think he would have found a way to be a singer anyway. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
You might be right, Stephanie, but it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all. What amazes me, though, is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
There. So who said something similar to you? To what you said?
None of them.
None of them?
None of them.
No?
Dennis.
Which comment do you agree with?
I think I agree with Stephanie.
Me too. I like her comment.
Yes. Why?
Because I think anyway he would have known after the contest. I mean, yes, because that what I told to Adriana, he noticed that he likes singing before he worked in a factory, and I think
Would you
that's
like to
why.
listen again and check the comments?
All right.
Yes? Cynthia, Rocio?
Yes, please.
Dennis. I think it's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. And what would have happened if he had stayed in school? maybe he would have done something entirely different. Stephanie.
Well, it's hard to know for certain, but I think he would have found a way to be a singer anyway. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
You might be right, Stephanie, but it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all. What amazes me, though, is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
There. So which comments do you agree with?
I
still
guess-
agree with Stephanie.
I guess I agree with Dennis.
I like Steph.
Stephanie? Cynthia, Rocio?
Yes, I agree with Dennis and also with Anne.
Okay, very good. Now let's read the comments and please listen at the same time.
Dennis. I think it's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. And what would have happened if he had stayed in school? Maybe he would have done something entirely different. Stephanie.
Well, it's hard to know for certain, but I think he would have found a way to be a singer anyway. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
You might be right, Stephanie, but it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all. What amazes me, though, is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
Which comments do you agree with?
Still Dennis.
Dennis, perfect.
I still with Stephanie.
Stephanie, perfect. Ladies,
With Dennis.
why?
Well, I mean, that's some kind of confidence and a bit of luck. The thing that you need to explore a talent like that, and more important, if you hadn't been taught properly. So that's why you need that push, so you can exploit that talent.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? No?
Dennis.
All right. Now let's complete the sentences below and compare with a partner. Number one, if Russell Watson had stayed in the school, maybe he
would
have,
had
would have,
Could have had.
would have or could have.
Could have had.
could,
She will.
I would say could have.
yeah,
Could have.
could have,
Okay, next, if he
Hadn't won.
hadn't,
Hadn't.
hadn't won talent contest, he might not have become a singer. If he had only sung pop songs, he
wouldn't have,
Wouldn't know.
Wouldn't have.
wouldn't have,
Wouldn't have.
wouldn't have known. He wouldn't have known people loved his opera voice. And number four,
What would have
What would
happened?
have happened?
I would,
Or it could be also could.
so let's go with could. Could have, right?
Could have.
All right, so
could
here's the
have
story.
happened.
Now check your questions with the questions from these people. So could have, hadn't, wouldn't have, could have. Is that correct?
Well, Dennis says maybe he would have done something entirely different.
So would have is also correct.
Okay.
Okay, what else?
Mm,
The second one is also correct because then it says that if he hadn't won, he might
Yeah.
not be have had the
Uh-huh.
confidence to become a singer.
Perfect. So number 2 is good. What about number 3?
mm,
Hmm.
It's
Wouldn't have
that one is
is
with Anne.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
He wouldn't have realized how
and
much people love his
love
opera
his
voice.
opera
It's
voice.
correct. Wouldn't have.
Perfect. Perfect. Number 4?
Well,
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Would have is also correct. Very
Okay.
good, guys. So what are we working with? What are these? You know?
These are conditionals.
This
Okay.
is the third conditional. Are you familiar with the third conditional?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it easy?
No.
Oh, come on.
I mean, for me, it's easy. For most of my students, they really struggle with this.
Ah, well, yes, yes, that is true. Some people, sometimes at some point, we struggle with this, but we can work on it very diligently, so it will be easy.
Mhm.
All right.
Exactly.
The third conditional is used for imaginary situations in the past.
Pass.
Does this sound familiar?
so that's why we are using if, right?
That's right, we're
Yes.
using if. Yes,
And that's also why we're using past models.
that's right. Past models, perfect. So we have grammar is talking hypothetically about the past. What is this talking hypothetically?
We are making theories about certain
Imaginary
situations.
Situation.
Situations.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly. We're talking like about things that never happened. But we're
never happened,
imagining.
but in
But we're
imagination, the possibility. Okay,
Exactly.
you can use sentences with if to talk hypothetically about the past. Use the past perfect form in the if clause and the past model in the main clause. So now we have two different tenses, past perfect and past model. Yes. So we can have the cause and the effect, or the condition and the result. What was the other one? I can't remember. Anyways, so we have the if Watson had stayed in the school, maybe he would have done something entirely different. If he hadn't won the talent contest, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. If he had continued his education, he could have gotten formal music training. Hypothetical questions about the past. What would have happened if he had stayed in school? What would he have done if he hadn't won the talent contest? Would he have become a singer? Now let's review each one of these examples separately. Once again, if plus past perfect. If Watson had stayed in school, comma, stay in school. Why is this an imaginary situation, guys?
Because he didn't stay in school. He quit school at 16.
He quit school, that's why.
Yes.
That's why this is imaginary. Maybe he would have done something entirely different.
But well, we're talking about that they like sing, so maybe that's why I said I stay with Stephanie.
Okay.
Maybe in a second
Yes, yes,
I don't know opportunity,
correct.
he realized that he would do it. He would
So
have
maybe
done it.
this is Dennis's opinion, right?
Right.
Dennis's opinion was that if he had stayed in the school, he would have done something entirely different. Maybe a lawyer or
Yeah.
an accountant. I don't know. Something different, right? But not a singer,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Another form. If he hadn't won the talent contest, why do we use the negative here? Hadn't won.
Because he won.
Because he won.
He won.
Perfect. Yes, because he won. So if he hadn't won the talent contest, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. Do you agree with this?
Oh, yes.
Yes, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Another example. If he had continued his education, now it's in positive, right? Look, had continued. What does that mean?
That he kept going to school.
No, if he had continued.
Continue. Well, he didn't continue.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that he didn't continue, right?
He didn't finish.
Yeah.
He
didn't
quit.
finish.
Mhm.
Yes, this was a negative. So in the imaginary situation, if he had continued, he could have gotten formal music training. Whose opinion is this?
Stephanie's.
Yes, Stephanie.
Stephanie. Do you agree with her?
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Now, here comes the interesting part. I want your opinion. What would have happened if he had stayed in school?
Mm,
He could have finished the bachelor degree and then studied music.
Okay.
Right.
Very
or
good.
study music as a bachelor.
He
Okay,
could have studied
He could have studied
have a
music
bachelor.
as a bachelor.
bachelor. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
He
Good.
could
Good.
have. Yeah.
Yes, mister. Go ahead.
No, no. Yeah, I was going to say the same.
No?
I was going to say the
Cynthia,
same.
Rocio. Okay. Cynthia,
Maybe
Rocio.
he wouldn't been a famous
He
singer.
wouldn't have.
He wouldn't have been a famous singer.
He wouldn't have been a famous singer. Okay. That's a good opinion too. Anybody else? Cynthia?
He will have finished the school and maybe choose another career.
Good, good. I like it. So he would have finished school and maybe he wouldn't have continue
choose another career.
chosen.
Choose.
He would have
Is
chosen.
choose it or choose?
Chosen.
Another career.
He would have or wouldn't have.
Would have.
He would have chosen a different
Another
career.
career.
Perfect. Can you say it in a complete sentence, please?
He will have finished the school and he will have chosen a different career.
All right, that's better. Yeah, it's better. Thank you very much. Next question. What would he have done if he hadn't won that talent contest?
Okay.
I guess he would have stopped singing. Stopped singing.
He would have stopped?
Yeah, singing.
Okay.
He could have pursued his dream
That's a good one. He could have pursued his dream. Perfect.
Mhm.
I
Oh my
have
gosh.
a question.
Yes.
When when we have to use would, might, or could, I know that would is like 90% and could 60%,
60
and
to
might,
89. Mine is less. So let's make it like from 20 to 50%.
okay,
Yeah, and it's a perception concept. It's not an exact number. It's whatever you feel like.
okay.
So it's just a range, like a guide for you.
Mhm.
So yes, you can say he might have tried again. He might have
It might,
entered another contest.
because we are
He
not
mi-
sure.
Because we're not completely sure. Perfect. There you go.
Okay,
May,
I
may
got
I
it.
say something?
Yes, go ahead,
The
mister.
teacher could have said that it's same in Spanish. We feel it. We feel the sensation and use would, could, and no.
On mic, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, now let's see. It's 9 p.m. The last question. Would he have become a singer?
I guess
Based on this
sooner.
question,
Yeah.
would
Oh.
if he hadn't won the talent contest, would he have become a singer?
I think yes, because he had the talent. That's my point.
Yeah.
So he would have.
He
Yeah.
would
Would
have.
have.
Yes, he would
Yes,
have.
he would have.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, we can also say that he would have overcome the failure.
Very good. Yeah, he would have overcome the failure. Now you're 100% sure. I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cynthia, Rocio, are you good?
Yes, maybe he will have won another contest.
But yeah.
There
Yes.
you go. Perfect. This is the third conditional, guys. All right. Is if plus past perfect, perfect conditional. Would have in past participle. Imaginary situations in the past. And let's see. The common error is that the most common error is using the simple past.
Okay.
So do not use the simple past. In this third conditional, we use
Past
the
perfect.
past
Perfect.
perfect.
Past perfect.
Yeah, past perfect, not the simple past. Is the past perfect. What is the difference between the simple past and the past perfect?
The auxiliary have, or well, the auxiliary had, and the use of the verb conjugated in past participle.
Perfect. There you go. So the auxiliary had and the verb is in past participle.
Mhm.
In conversation, people often say if I would have instead of if I had, but this is not considered correct in writing.
Yeah, if I had.
So you're going to hear this in conversation. You're going to hear it commonly, but
If
it's
I
not
would
correct.
have, if I would have.
Oh, that's good point.
Yeah, this if I would have.
Mhm.
Not
It-
would
it-
have. Would have is the result. Is
Yeah.
if I had. Not if I would have.
Yeah.
Yes, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that together, if I would have, is incorrect.
But it's pretty common, as you said in conversation.
Yes.
All right.
Now, today is Thursday. We are finished for today. I am going to send you quite a few links, worksheets, and videos about the second conditional and the third conditional for you to practice over the weekend.
All right.
Is that
Okay.
okay? That will be a
Yes.
lot of homework. And I'm also going to send you these slides so you can complete them in your notebooks. And then we'll continue here on the next class.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, guys?
I'm good.
No.
Mhm.
How was the class?
Nice.
Was
That's
good.
fun.
I got a little confused, but when you explain it again, I really understood it.
Very
I
good.
think it's a little bit confusing when to use or when to choose the exact model.
Model, the exact model.
Yes.
Between would,
Could. Well,
Could.
I think I don't have like trouble with should because
Actually,
I think it's the easiest one. But when you use could or would, I don't know.
don't worry that much, Irene. Actually, you can
Mhm.
use would, could, or might, whatever you feel in a normal conversation. I mean, in a regular conversation with another English speaker, it doesn't have a difference.
All right.
Oh yes.
But I mean, Grammarly is another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There you go. That's correct. And we're going to go into that. Next week, we have a writing class. You're going to do an essay. What's the date today? An essay, yes, 15th. That will be next Wednesday. You're writing an essay, okay?
Nice.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, where I go? All right,
I've
so
never been good at it.
we are covering most of these things because they are important, okay? They will be
Right.
part of your exam,
Okay.
Okay.
right? Thank you very much, guys. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you
Okay, thank
Monday.
you.
see you
Have a
Monday,
nice-
guys.
Have a nice weekend.
Have a
great
nice
week.
weekend,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
evening.
Bye. Have a nice
See you on
weekend.
Monday.
Don't drink too much.
I can't
Okay.
agree with.
Okay, no. Do it. So don't worry. I'm gonna do it too.
Okay, guys. Better say behave well, and if you don't, please invite me.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't
Please,
drink and drive.
Antonio, don't drink and drive.
No,
I
I
agree
don't
with
have
that
a
one.
car,
I
don't
agree with
worry.
that one.
There you go. Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
See
See
you.
you.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Nice
Bye
one.
bye.
Bye.